Today we will build our Android app. We will do that in this program. It names App Inventor, and go to this first link. Your screen will be like this. Then go to Create Apps, and if you didn't build apps earlier, then go to sign in, but now I have account and now when we're here, when you sign in, go to new project and name it Tic-Tac-Toe. Okay, I need Tic-Tac-Toe 3. Tic-Tac-Toe 4. And then we go inside, and now we will here build our application, Android application. And first we need to set how will our screen look like, and we will do that on the next way. First we need the label, that will be the text for our game, and first we need to set a font size, that will be, I don't know, 30. Yes, it's okay. Then we need the table arrangement. We go to layout and choose table arrangement and place it here like this. And then if table arrangement is selected, go to columns and write 3, and rows will be 3 too. And now we need to add buttons, 9 buttons, and we will place it here like this. And then when we finish, we need to add one more button here, and we need to text it, name it to be reset button. And last thing we need is notifier. That will notice us when we win or lose, or when it's tie. Now we finished a designer part, and now we will go to blocks right here, and here we build our program. First we need to set how much turns we will have, how much turns we have already. We will do that like this. Initialize global num turns, number of turns, and then place here 0 from max. Then we need to set who has the turn right now, and we will name this turn and set it to X because the first turn is for X. Now we need a winner. Initialize global is we write here winner and add a star because we don't know who is the winner yet, and we will set this later. Now we need to set what will happen when we start our game. To do that, we need to go to producers and use this block. Name it new game when we start a new game, like this, and then we need set global norm turns to 0. We can select this and Control D on that doesn't work here. We need right click and duplicate and place it here. Then we need set global turn to X and set global winner to star, like this. Then we need to set labels text to be X's turn because first turn is for X. We go to the text and use this block and write X's turn, like this. And now we need to get initialize local grid. We use this block and place here grid because that is that are our buttons, and we make a new list and here we place our buttons, button 1, and then just duplicate it. We can go Control C and Control C and Control V 8 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we just need to place it here. We need here to add items. We need 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like this, and then add these buttons. But we have a match buttons 1. We need to name it button 1, button 2, button 3, button 4, and other. Button 6, button 7, button 8, button 9. And it will look like this. And now we need to do that will make a list of our buttons. That's our grid, our table for playing a game. Now we need to get this that's in for we go to the any component, you go to any button, and then we go to no, where is that? We need for each button in the list. Here, no. For each item in list, and here we write a button, and now in the list grid, because our list is grid, we place here get grid, and now we need to set text on buttons to be blank. We go to the any button, and now go to the set button text of like this of component, and we use get button. We will find it, I think, here. No. We need to go to the variables and get button. Now we need to set the text to be blank. We just need this blank text. Now we need to set width of button. We will do that like this. Go to any button and find set button width %. Place it down here, and of component get button, and to 30%. We use this from the maths and write 30. And now we need the font size to be 60. We will duplicate this and find here font size, font bold, font size, and we need just to change it from 30 to 60, and that's it. Now we need to go to the screen 1 and find when screen 1 initialize, do call new game. That will do all this when our game starts. And now we need to set when button 10 clicked, when button 10 click, do again call new game. That will be when we click button reset, it will call the new game. It will reset whole game. Now we need to have a program that will say who is winning, and for that we will go to the producers and new producer and name it is winning. And now we need to go to these settings, and we need 3 X's here. And now here we need if then control, place it here, and then from the logic we need equal sign, Then no, we need and we place it here, and then here we need equal sign and another equal sign here. Now we need to place here get x, then here get x2, then get x here and get x3 here, like this. We just need to move that a little bit up, and now it looks like this. This says if x is equals to x2 and x is equals to x3, then do something. Then x will be a winner. We go to set global winner to, guess what, x. We place it here, and now we need new producer, and here we place has one. We need just to name it to has one. You can pause this video if you can't do in my speed. Now we need again if then control, if then, and now we need that don't equal sign. We need this equal sign and we change it to doesn't equal. Now we need button 1 text. We will find it here, button 1, and now find button 1 text and place it here. And then we need don't equal to blank text. Then call is winning, that's this producer here, producer, and go here, call is winning. If we duplicate it 2 times to get 3 of these. And now we need to set x to wait a second, here will be the x, x1, x2, x2, and here x3. What we need here x3, and now x2, like this. And now here x needs to be button 1 text. We just duplicate this. We can copy this with Control C, and now with Control V we need to paste it we need to paste it 8 times, one more, and we place it here. Now first x will be 1, x will be 2, button 2 and button 3. Then x will be button 4, X will be button 1, X will be button 4, and X will be button 7. And here X will be button 1, X will be button 5, X3 will be button 8, no, button 9, like this. Then we copy paste this whole, duplicate just, and we can delete one of these. We go to the delete for blocks and delete. And now we have these blocks. No, we don't need one more, like this. Now we have one block, and we here place button 2, don't forget it. And here we will place button 2, button 5, and button 8. Now we again duplicate this from up and delete just one of these, delete. And here we need to place a button 3, don't forget again. And here we change it to button 3, button 6, button 9, like this. Then this will be button 3, button 5, and button 7. Then we duplicate this, and again we need to change this to button 4, and we need to change this to button 4, button 5, and button 6. And again we duplicate this, and here we need button 7, because we already have for 5 and 6. For 5 we have 4, 5, 6, we have 3, 5, 7, and we have 2, 5, 8, we have 1, 5, 9. And we here have 4, 5, 6, and we don't need more. Button 6 too, we have all, and then we need for button 7. Here will be button 7, then button 6, I think, no, button 8, and then button 9. Button 9. And it will look like this. Like this. We can move it a little bit right, and it will look like this. Then we zoom it in again, and now we need here we set who is one. The one win goes to one who has 3 buttons in a row, and we set it here 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 7. That's the we here set who won. Now we need to set to change buttons text. We will do that on next way. We need one more producer and name it once clicked. That means once we clicked on the button. select, and now we need here input X, but it wouldn't be X. We will name it button, like this. We need to name it here button. And now we need if then control. We go to control and we need if then, and here we need equal sign from logic, place it here, and then we need button text of component. We go to any button, and now we need button text. Button text of component, place it here, and we need get button, like this. And now we need to set a blank text, because the text on the start of game will be if the text on the button is blank, then we can click it and place here a sign, I mean X or O. And we here need, if it is blank, we need to add to change a sign, to place a sign. We'll do that. Of course, we go to any button and set button text of component 2 and place it here. Of component get button, and text will change to global turn. Who's on turn? We go here and get a global turn. Now we need to set global num turns. Go here, set global num turns. We need to set a number of turns. That will be number of turns plus 1. We duplicate this, place it here, and plus 1, because when we play, the number of turns will be one bigger. Now we need to set global turn. Set global turn. That will set whose turn, who is on the turn, and we need if then else control. No, this control, we need this if then else, place it here. And now if we need from the logic equal, if the turn is on the X, then change it to the O. No, 0 O, big O. And else, if the turn is on O, then change it to the X. And now we need to set a label text. That's a text which will be written on this label. We go to the label and set label text 2. And now we need a join button. That will be turn, who's on the turn, plus apostrophe s turn, like this, because if the turn is for x, there will be written x's turn. If the turn is on O, there will be written O's turn. And we will place here this sign like this. And now we need to call has won, because the one who has three signs in a row, he wins. Now we need if then else if then control. That's we will use this if then, and now go to settings and add else if, and we will get if then else if then. And now if the global winner, if we need don't equal sign, if global winner, get global winner, isn't nothing, isn't star, then we need to call our notifier. Go to notifier and find call notifier show message dialog, message title, button text, and we add it here. And message will be we don't need this, we just need this to duplicate. Get global winner plus has won the game, like this. And that notifier will show us a notification that will say us if X has won, that will show us X has won the game, and else. Then win title will be, just duplicate this and write game over. That will be a title on our notifier. And now button, text on the button. When we click that button, we will close a notifier. We place here just OK. We don't need a dot, just OK. And now for the else if, we go to the math equal sign, and we place here get global num turns. Duplicate this, get global num turns, and we need number 9, because if number of turns is 9, that will mean the table for the game will be full, and then it will be a tie. So we need to add this, we need here to add from the notifier show message dialog again, and replace it here. and we can duplicate this, place it to title, and OK will be a button text, and message will be, just copy, duplicate this again, and we will write here it's a tie, because when all uh, when all buttons are full, it's a tie. Game is over and it's a tie. And for the last, we need to set this. Place here when a button we need from button 1, when a button 1 click, we need to call once clicked for button 1. We go to button 1 and this button 1, and now we left click here and Control C to paste, to copy it, and Control V 8 times to paste it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just place it. Move it to his place like this. And now, because we do not want to have all button 1, we change button 1, then button 2, then button 3, button 4, button 5, button 6, button 7, button 8, button 9, and like this. We don't need a button 10 because button 10 is a reset button. And be sure to place button 1 here and here, button 2 here and here. And when we finished our game. This is a code, and now we need to save our game. Go to project and click save project. And now when we saved it, I will show you how to build your app. Go to build and Android app. Now that will need to load, and when it loads, you just need to scan QR code and install it. If it will show you a warning because we don't know a programmer who programmed this game, but phone don't know programmer, but we know. Just click yes, I'm sure that I want to install it, and you're done. I will dismiss it, and make sure you have Android phone, because on Apple phones, iPhones, you can't install these games. We finished our game, and goodbye.